if the birds see that you're going to the blind, they're most likely not to come. Okay, look at this. If I can just show you this. It's still completely dark outside, and in less than 10 minutes I'm leaving my house, because just down here in the meadow I have my photo blind, and today I'm going to photograph the magpies. Let me make some coffee, let me make some breakfast, and then it's just time to go. It's just so nice and warm in here, and outside is windy and it's cold, but there's no way around it. I have to get out because I don't get any pictures by staying inside. So I've put out some nuts and peanuts and roadkill, and if I'm extremely lucky the buzzard might visit me, and I would love to get a picture of that one. I want to finish my breakfast here and have another cup of coffee, and then I think it's time to go. I'm a little late, only like 15 minutes. It's because when we get to this time of the day, as you can see, it's starting to get slightly light, but you can hear the crows. Okay, it's important to get down to the blind before it's getting too light, because you have to get down there unseen, and that means when it's dark. Because if the birds see that you're going to the blind, they're most likely not to come, and especially the crows, magpies and that kind of birds, they can actually count. Some tests have shown that they can count up to like 7 or 8 or something. That means if one person go out to the blind, one person have to get out, otherwise they know that someone is in there. But I'll show you around one day in this area. I bought this place 5 years ago when I started out as a full-time wildlife photographer. Before that I was working part-time as a photographer, and every now and then I took a job to get some extra money to make it possible. But I was oh, the magpie, did you hear that? It's going to be awesome. So yeah, I was working in Greenland part-time at that point, and then I had a little apartment in the second biggest town in Denmark called Aarhus, but I was definitely not happy there. So I found this little place, and it's absolutely fantastic. Okay, have a look. It's an old farm, and I have a little bit of land, and since day one I've used that for like photography, and I haven't done a lot to it, just want nature to be as it is. So we're getting closer to the blind. It's an awesome way to photograph, because you know, when you're sneaking around in the forest and stuff like that, it's fine for deer and stuff, but for the birds of prey, magpies, like imagine a buzzard, you can actually see a mouse from up a 50 meter. The chance that he can see a almost 2 meter tall Danish photographer, even though he's wearing camouflage clothes, it's there. So yeah, blind is the way, but okay, so here we are. Look at this. And this is where I'm going to sit. And I'm going to open up down here, put my lens out, and I have to be quick because it's getting light, and hopefully the birds will come here, but yeah, let's get in. Photographing from blind because it's dark outside and everything is fine. The lens has been placed. Like now the most important thing is that I can't go out, like no matter what. It also means that peeing and stuff like that will be in a bottle, and if I have to do more than that, it's just a shame. The moment I go out from this blind, the day has ended because the birds will know that I'm here. So, but now I'm good. I want to get settled. I want to take out my sleeping bags, make myself comfortable. Try to not make noises. Oh, shit. Stupid plastic bag. So, let's get over here. Yeah. So, luckily I'm in good time now. But, yeah. And then in front of anything else, a cup of coffee. Take a look through the viewfinder and make sure that everything is perfect, and look what I've got. Coffee. So this is absolutely fantastic. Like, it's something completely different than sneaking around in the forest, which is also like, I mean, it's just wildlife photography. There's so many different things to do, and people think that you're just sitting out there waiting for a bird for like 2 days, but I mean, some days it's the fox, some days it's the deer, some days it's the mountain hare, and now this day it's like I'm not with a lot of snow in my face and have to struggle with a big pulk or something. Now I'm comfortable, like I couldn't be more comfortable. I'm in my blind. It's a little cold, but it's definitely fine. I have my camera, I have my coffee, and hopefully if I stop talking so much, there'll also come some birds outside. And I'm hoping for the magpies, and it would be a fantastic bonus if I saw the buzzard. But he is so shy and he has so good eyes, but let's see. It's looking good so far. Sometimes I wish I was only 1 meter long instead of 2. It would make something very much more easy. This is the hardest part of being in blind, yeah, except from getting up in the morning at 5. But the hardest part is when you've been waiting for a little while and the bird comes, like now. Did you hear that? It's the buzzard. So just to stay here, do nothing, and because if I start photographing now and I scare them away, they'll be very like suspicious. But if I let them come, so there's a whole bunch of them, I think, okay, look at this. If I can just show you this. Oh, this is torture. Hold on. I'll try to film with the phone. It's coffee time. Otherwise I'll start photographing. And now the most important thing is just to give them 10-15 minutes. I have a lot of crows now, and these are just amazing. And they have seen the movement of the lens, but I think they kind of have accepted that it's there, and they don't seem so nervous. So I'm starting slowly with the pictures, and I think I get something really good. I'm going to show you what I see, but yeah, let's get back to the photography. This is awesome. I love being in the blind because it's kind of in the beginning hard to wait because you're just lying there and you can only see this little hole, and then nothing happened for hours sometimes, and sometimes not even the whole day. But then sometimes you just get kind of awarded because then the buzzard comes, then the magpie, then the cross. But it's just amazing to be here with the camera and just look out there, and sometimes you get, like, compared to not being in the blind, you get so close to these birds that are so shy normally. Like I've been so close to the magpies today, I've been so close to the crows, and normally they're like paranoid
I don't know why you can't hunt them, but still, yeah, they're just so shy, and I've been so close. So I'm really looking forward to get home with my camera and to import the photos to Lightroom and see what I actually got. And yeah, of course I'll put some of the photos in the end of the video. And yeah, I have 2 gulls out here now, and it seems like they're not welcome. Apparently the crows don't like them. They're so big. They're so big compared to the crows. So, let me see. Okay. So the reason why I'm using the 600mm is, first of all, I don't have to carry it. And second, it just makes an absolutely fantastic background. Like the 600mm is so sharp because it's a prime, and f4, f5, the background and foreground is, yeah, I love it. It's a little past 1 o'clock now, and there's no birds outside at all. It's quite normal that there's a heavy activity in the morning and sometimes in the afternoon, but midday is kind of dead, and that is perfect because that gives me the opportunity to pack down my stuff. And hey, look at this little guy. I don't know if you can see him. No, probably not. It's a little, I don't know what it's called in English, one of these small ones that becomes a butterfly. Can't wait to see a butterfly, then it's definitely spring. So little. Oh, sorry. Easily interrupted. No, I want to pack down my stuff now, get back, import all the photos into Lightroom, select a few of the pictures for Instagram. And yeah, by the way, if you want to, please go and check out my Instagram, and sometimes I share a little knowledge about the pictures and behind the scenes and stuff, and other times I just upload something that I like. So yeah, go and check it out if you want to. But now let me pack, and it has been absolutely fantastic here. And one thing is 100% sure is that I'm going out this morning again, so I'll probably go home for a nap and then early to bed, and then again up a little before tomorrow, maybe 4:30. Yeah, so let's go home.